Hi, I'm Christiana, and I serve as town moderator here in Arlington. Normally, a candidate would be using this platform to talk about their candidacy, but these aren't normal times. So instead, I'm using this opportunity to address something that's weighing heavily on a lot of us. But before we get into that, it's important to point out that a moderator needs to be neutral on issues deliberated at town meeting. When folks feel that I've been unfair, they tell me, and I take that feedback seriously. But there's one issue that I'm very opinionated about, and that's what I want to discuss now. Town meeting is an institution that goes back 400 years, and it's a model on which American democracy was built. Free speech is the soul of these institutions. Without it, we're left with rules and procedures that give only an illusion of self-governance. So let's remember our history and the sacrifices our predecessors made for our freedoms. 250 years ago, during the battles of Lexington and Concord, militias from several towns, from Danvers to Dedham, convened here in Monotony to stand against tyranny together. 92 years later, shortly after the end of the Civil War, our town was renamed to Arlington in honor of the soldiers buried at Arlington National Cemetery. They sacrificed their lives to end the tyranny of slavery. Right now, people are afraid and they're losing hope. They see a government that is systematically chilling free speech and steering into constitutional crises. The tyranny of fear is setting in. It might seem like a good time to keep your head down and stay quiet, but silence at a time like this would be a grave mistake. Here, in the cradle of American democracy, we've always stood against tyranny, and I hope we always will. No matter what your views are on important issues like education, housing, taxes, immigration, the environment, we need to work together to ensure that voters are informed not by fabrications and intimidation, but by facts and free speech. We need to demand that our elected leaders uphold the oath to the Constitution that they take and serve all their constituents, not just the ones who agree with them. Earlier this week, I shared this message with fellow moderators across Massachusetts, from Hancock to Hingham, to ask that we all work together to stand up for democracy, free speech, and the rule of law. Several have already answered the call. If you believe that local leaders and colleagues, your friends and family, should stay narrowly in their lane and not talk about such contentious things, then this message isn't for you. But if you're determined to use your voice skillfully and persuasively to strengthen our democracy, even when you fear that it might risk your relationships or your job or your elected office, then I am proud to stand with you. Thank you.